stuff up.
Yep, and we are live after there. Now we are live. It took a bit.
Yeah.
For you guys, it took a bit longer. Well, not you guys, but viewer guys. Confusing. It took a bit longer because Streamlabs changed how it works, and I didn't find my chat until I find it then all of a sudden. But on the other hand, I now apparently see my stream in Streamlabs, which means I see when I go offline for stupid reasons I still don't know.
I'm watching the stream just in case.
As am I.
Yeah, better is
By the
that.
way, we may have to try. I may have to try and get you some emotes made or something like that.
Oh, vampire emotes.
All the clan logos.
Yeah.
And also High Scout and Thai King of Demons.
Hi.
Hello.
So, Ken, you said you did pre-write a recap for last time?
Yes, this time I have the recap.
Then we are waiting for
Now, the
you.
question is, what voice should I do it this time in?
I don't know. I'm thinking what music would fit for that. I mean, the Dragon Ball Z recap music would be perfectly, but let's be honest,
Kind of
content.
copyrighted, so.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Here's the thing. I've got like 3 different voices today. I've got DBZ, I've got radio, and I've got Pokemon, which is like that somber kind of announcing voice, like, last time our heroes adventured to
That
certain
one.
Yeah, that
areas."
one.
We're
Yep,
doing that
yep,
one.
yep,
We're
yep,
doing
yep,
that
yep, yep, yep. And thanks, Scam. Why is everybody saying I have an adorable voice? What's going on? My voice is cute, my voice is
Agar has a
adorable.
voice that is Agar has a voice that is kawaii.
Stop that!
Kawaii desu ne.
Let's get back on track.
Yep.
Sorry. Okay. So, recap. Last time on Vampire the Masquerade. After disabling the first 2 guards of the facility, the 2 Neonates infiltrated the Italian mafia gang's hideout. Once inside, Amber hid in the shadows, while Aspen distracted one of the members inside. Once the first was away, Amber was able to knock the second unconscious and brought him into the darkness to hide his body, while Aspen convinced the other she was a new member of the gang. Once they went back inside, Amber attempted to silently take out the last remaining guard, but failed. After a quick exchange of gunfire between Aspen and the guard fell. They successfully freed and retrieved Max, the ghoul of the Toreador, Susan. After returning the ghoul to Susan, the girls head to the Elysium in Hollywood and decide to introduce themselves to the Baron of the city. Upon their arrival, the Baron asks for a favor in return for their visit. They are asked to retrieve a tape. This takes them only a few minutes or so, and they hand him the tape. They are then shown what the cassette contains. A Sabbat flesh crafter, working on a body. The 2 girls discuss the tape and come to a conclusion that they and the Baron have a common target. We now return to the girls as they leave the Baron's office. How will the girls move forward from here? Find out now on Vampire the Masquerade.
That was good.
Oh, damn.
Yep. And with that, we are back in Hollywood.
All right.
I told you, my summaries are detailed.
I know. That's good. That's good. It helps everybody to get back on track. It helps you, it helps Phantom, it helps me, and it helps the audience. So,
Yeah.
that's perfect.
Just forget the part where I almost went feral and attacked the poor guy, but
Details.
Yeah. Who cares about stuff like that?
okay, yeah.
So you wanted
I guess
to...
we're on our way. Yeah, go ahead.
Yep, you wanted to go... It's just one moment, I just see that Streamlabs did not send it read that I'm live. So, You wanted also to go into the name Aspol.
Asshole.
Exactly.
Yes, that one.
Yep. And I think you were already on your way and did buy also some drugs, or Aspen did at least.
Yeah.
It's not important.
It's very
In the summary, in the summary, it's not important.
But yeah. But after a quick walk, you're standing in front of the Aspol. It's one of those clubs, so to say, but it looks a little bit more fancy. It looks a little bit more higher up, you could say.
You know, for a place with the name Asshole, I was imagining a hole in the wall. Look at this place.
It is quite fancy.
So,
Well,
Sorry.
I guess we go in.
Yeah, we go in.
sure. Yep, I made even a screenshot from Vampire Bloodlines. Did I choose any
Ooh.
music?
Oh.
So,
That is quite fancy.
yep, that's what I said. And also, thanks to the picture, I don't really need to describe the thing. The entrance is directly in front of... wait, I make a ping. Can I make a ping? Yep, here is the entrance, more or less, so... Yep,
Okay, so we
stand
kind
there.
of come down those stairs. And...
No.
Oh, it's just off screen down that way. Okay.
Yep. The stairs there, you see it on the left picture side, also what's on the right picture side, but on the right you can walk up there, and on the left there's only this little separate area, so to say. You also see some people dancing, some people drinking, the usual.
I guess I'll go up to the bar.
I will also go up to the bar.
Sure, no problem. Yeah, the barkeeper looks at you, looks you to up and down, nods a little bit like he agreed on something, and then, yeah, what you want?
What's good today?
I don't know. How about a Bloody Mary?
I smirk at that name. Yeah, that'll work.
Sure, and you? He looks at Amber.
You wouldn't happen to have any Jack, would you?
You mean Jack Daniels? Sure,
Yep.
that was in character. The question.
Okay.
Listen.
Yeah, that's the one.
Sure, I'll bring you to. Yeah, he goes on his work. What do you do while he prepares your drinks?
I guess Aspen's sitting at a chair deep in thought. As you know, kind of a lot of information to process.
I make a little swivel 180 around my seat and take a look at the club.
Yep. Yeah, the usual club goers are around here, so to say. It's, well, after midnight, so the date in the room is a little bit more intoxicated, so to say. You see a guy and a girl making out on one of the couches there, and some people dancing in front of the stage. You can see, and yeah, all in all, seems to be late night, even a late night party thing. Words help me.
Late party stuff.
Yeah.
So basically, like, whoever's left in the club at the moment is like drunk, kissing, probably doing drugs, snorting. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and I just remembered I can make full screen. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Boom.
I just remembered. Wait a moment, I can make full screen, and I still have my taskbar on my second monitor, so I can still open stuff. Yay! That's helpful.
This is
A little.
wonderful.
All right. Is there anyone around who might be of interest?
That depends. What would you see as of interest?
Anyone who stands out?
Well, there are a group of bikers, punks, mixture of both, more or less, standing there in a corner, and yeah, they seem to talk to each other, but in a more friendly way, so to say.
What about any that are blending in too well?
You don't see if anyone is obfuscated there.
Not what I meant, but okay.
You look around. I don't see anyone I can't see.
Yeah, exactly. But now, what do you mean with blend in too well?
Like someone who looks like they're trying to mingle, but is like trying a bit too hard or something like that.
Trying a bit too hard to stay out of sight, or yeah.
Yeah.
There is one person with very, you could say, stiff movements who does all the stuff you would someone expect to do in this kind of establishment, but more in a way like he trained himself to do that, and yeah, trying to remember everything, and then okay, now I do this, then I do this, then I do this, then I do this.
That's our target.
I clearly haven't noticed this guy because I'm still thinking about, Fleshcrafter dude, Baron dude, all that stuff.
And talking about dudes, the barkeeper comes back and gives you your drinks.
Perfect.
Wonderful. I grab my drink, give a quick knock on the table before heading over to that stiff individual.
Yep.
I watch Amber go curiously.
Yeah, he seems to right now. Well, he's basically standing there. Well, he was walking in the direction of the dancing hall. Now stand there, looks at something in his hand, and then moves forward and tries to dance, but again in those memorized way, so to say. He doesn't seem to have noticed you.
Well then, once I get close to him, I ask him, "First time?"
Huh? He turns around. Oh, he. Wait a moment. He reaches in his pockets, pulls out some notes, and then looks at you again. Oh, hello, Miss Lady. Yes, this is the first time I am here.
Oh God.
I'm just watching all this from a distance with an eyebrow raised.
What are the notes for?
Notes? What notes? He tries to hide them a little bit. But also, isn't this a very nighty night? Yeah, very dark indeed.
Why don't you come over with me for a bit?
Whoa.
Why?
Sorry.
Don't make me laugh too much. Oh, I can't DM. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
God.
Yeah, he nods and yeah, of course I will be on your side.
I lead him over to the couch.
Hmm.
Not the one that people are like doing that on, like a free open couch.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I'm still watching, wondering what the heck Amber found this time. First the rats, now this.
Hello. Yes, I am an ordinary meat person like you.
God damn it.
Yeah, he gives this and this kind of he looks like that basically.
Hello. Yes, I am person too. Nice meet.
But yeah, he reaches the couch with you.
So, you got a name, stranger?
Yes, Sam. Sam, yes, this is my name, Sam.
I'm Amber. It's nice to meet you. You seem a little, nervous. I'm not sure if that's the right word to put at this moment,
Oh,
but
oh no, I am completely fine. I am here often and go out often, like everybody does.
I give him an extremely skeptical.
Yep. He doesn't seem to realize it.
Ooh, he's an oblivious type.
uh,
Maybe he's just not good with interactions.
That's
enough.
what I'm picking up on.
You think?
for someone who's been here pretty often, I don't think you'd need a script to learn how to or to know how to dance.
Oh, I don't need a script. I am a good dancer. Uh, yeah, I'm the best dancer. You should see me dance.
Well, there's an open spot in front of me. You're welcome to try.
Ah, shit.
Don't yourself. What are you doing?
No, I'm not that. Uh, at this point, I decide to get up and kind of wander over their way.
In the meantime, he looks at the place he's standing, then looks at the dancing area, so to say, looks again at the ground on his feet. I don't think this is the right spot to dance.
It's not like you need a spot to dance.
Well, those there, he points in front of the stage, is the dance place. That's where people dance. This here is, he taps with his foot slightly on the ground, is where people walk and talk, not where people dance.
Go ahead and dance for me.
Just do it.
You are mean. That poor guy, he's trying so hard to blend in. But yeah, he dances again in this robotic script like a manner.
Oh god. I feel bad for this man.
You should. You made him. But also, Aspen, you approach. Or arrive, my bad.
Hey, Amber. What have you found here?
Uh, well, this is Sam. Sam, you can go ahead and stop dancing now. I'd like you to meet a friend of mine. Her name is Aspen.
But maybe I want to dance. He looks at Aspen, then holds out his hand. Oh, hello there, woman. He seemed to have looked for an adjective, god damn it, but didn't find any.
I smile and extend a hand and shake his. Hello, human man.
He looks at you a little bit confused.
Don't worry about it. I'm just having some fun. So your name is Sam?
Yes, my name is Sam.
Well, what brings you here tonight, Sam?
Apparently,
I
it's
smile.
apparently it's a nighty night and a good time to dance.
Correct. So he points at you. A nighty night. A good night with the moon out and not no sun, like that, because that would not make a night. And yes, I'm here to dance.
I raise an eyebrow.
I put a hand to my
Indeed.
mouth.
You put a what in your mouth?
I put a hand to my mouth, like trying to hold in a laugh.
Yep.
Well, you are quite right, Sam. It is a beautiful night. No sun out. Perfect time to dance. You know what? I kind of roll my neck. I think I could go for some dancing.
What's the... Yep.
Amber tilts her head.
And yeah, he looks at you. I shall accompany. What? God damn it.
A company?
Yes, you.
I kind of give him a little old-fashioned curtsy. How very chivalrous of you, Sam.
Yes, that I
I don't
am.
think you were. I don't think you were much of a dancer back in the day, were you?
It's fine. I kind of wink at Amber. We call it juxtaposition.
I'm a Gesundheit.
I roll.
Ironically,
my
that's exactly how we will use that word sometimes.
I just roll my eyes.
So yeah, you then I think go to the dance floor.
Yep.
Yep. How do you just want to dance without much thinking, or do you really want to impress?
Let's try to impress. Why not?
Okay, then a dexterity performance check, please.
Let's see. Where's my spreadsheet? 3, 4. Okay. Dice. I swear to
Yeah.
God.
I follow and watch, taking a fake sip of my whiskey. I guess if anything, I'd join along in as well, giving like a little lazy dance so as not to drop my drink.
And yeah, you are dancing, and it's not really outstanding, but it's also not bad. It's okay, average, so to say.
Not bad for someone who doesn't really dance much.
Yep, exactly. So people who know you may be impressed.
Amber.
Well, I stand corrected. Apparently, you do have some moves.
Hey, I kind of smile at her. Even someone with 2 left legs has to be coordinated sometime.
I get it. I get it.
I turn back to Sam. So, is this all you do at these clubs? Just come out on a nighty night and have a nice little dance?
Well, I don't want to brag, but sometimes I also go into separate places with people.
I kind of put a hand to my chest in mock shock. Really?
Oh yes, indeed, I am very handsome, apparently.
I kind of size him up. Is he handsome?
Average at best.
Okay. I kind of purse my lips and say, yeah, I could see that.
Oh my god.
Aspen doing Aspen things.
And yeah, he nods enthusiastically. God damn it, I have problems with pronouncing words.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. And yeah, if you want to, we can go there too.
I raise an eyebrow. As in a private room, all by ourselves? Awfully daring of you, Sam.
He nods. I assure you my intentions are in a positive way.
Kind of hummed to myself for a sec.
I lean on to the guy.
Sounds like a fun idea.
You lean onto a dancing guy. Wow.
Yeah, he
know
stumbles
what?
a little bit, but yes, sure.
Sure. Why not?
My god. Amber's very outgoing tonight.
I know. It's odd.
There are always situations like that.
Yeah.
Okay, when I open stuff, it
I
flickers.
I kind of gesture for Sam to lead the way.
Yep, and I'm putting out of full screen for people if yours because when I open a document, it flickers. That's annoying. Yeah. But yeah, he basically moves towards. There's a stair that goes upwards. He goes into
Okay.
this direction. The stair is. Do you see on the picture the sky leaning on the couches and so on?
Yes.
Yeah. Directly next to him, there is the stairs up from his left, so to say.
Okay.
Yep.
The guy in the black shirt, right?
Exactly. Yeah, the guy on the
Okay,
left in the
yeah.
picture. Yep.
All right then. Well, I go and put my drink on the counter before going to follow him.
Oh, I'm bringing my drink with me. Yes, I have been dancing this whole time with a Bloody Mary in one hand.
Yep.
Oh God.
One must play stereotypes, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he leads you upwards. There are indeed some private areas, so to say, and there are basically do not disturb signs on some of them, and he opens one without the do not disturb thing, and holds open the door for you. After you.
I smile and give him another little bow, and then I head on in.
I follow in.
Yep.
And I'll take a seat, I guess. Well,
I will lean on one of the walls.
Yeah, and he enters too, and then looks at the two of you. Okay, I am a little bit confused. I never had with two on the same time.
think of one of us as more of a participant in case the other one gets all worn out from all the talking we will be doing. I give him a little bit of a smile.
Ah, I see. Who would that be?
I gesture to Amber.
Yeah, sure.
Oh God.
I kind of look at Amber. You found him. Finders keepers.
Yeah, and he then wants to initiate let's put up the euphemism talking, so to say. You know what I mean.
Oh my.
Yep.
This was not my intent.
Oh, believe me, this will be funny in the end.
Oh, well, with knowing we're streaming to Twitch, I know we won't be going too far overboard, so...
Yeah, don't worry about that. It's something not Twitch safe. If there would be something that's not safe for Twitch, I would be uncomfortable with this stuff in RP anyway, so I would make a Fade to Black in this anyway, so that's fine. Don't worry about that.
Oh God, I was always joking about a Fade to Black.
I look towards Amber. Unless you think I should have a little verbal exchange first. I giggle and stand up. All right. But you owe me, sister.
Yeah.
I walk over towards Sam.
Yeah, and he takes you in his arm and tries to kiss you.
You know what? I'll play along.
Yep. After a while, he does something you may recognize from, because then he leaves the mouth, so to say, and wanders down your neck.
So at this point, I put one finger on his chin.
Yep.
Where do you think you're going, big boy?
He looks at you a little bit confused. Well, I do the usual.
The usual? You'll forgive me, I'm not a usual customer here.
He looks at you a little bit more intense, so to say, and all of a sudden his eyes lighten up in understanding, so to say, and he takes a step back, so to say. Oh, you are one of us, so to say, too. I am sorry, I misunderstood something.
I smiled. It's fine. It's fine.
I didn't think this was one of your methods.
I just look back at Amber. Honey, come on.
Yeah, he looks
it was
between the
obvious what
two
was
of you.
about to happen.
He looks between the two of you. That was not very nice of you. I was hoping I could eat something, and yeah.
I sigh. I'm sorry. It's been a very long night, and well, when I saw Amber interacting with a very what's a polite way to put it?
You seemed interesting, so I wanted to have a conversation.
As Amber said, I do apologize. I've had a very long night, and I just wanted to play around a bit. That really
I
wasn't.
see. Yeah.
That wasn't very fair for you, so I do apologize for that.
This is fine. I mean, normally I am the one who's playing other people, so that's completely okay. He seems
smirk.
also now a little bit more relaxed and less learned and from a script talking.
See, that's better. I'd say, and I go back to the couch. I take it you're new?
No, I am for a couple of nights here already. Well, not nights, years. Yes, I'm here for years now already.
Oh.
People.
I
And
I just raised an eyebrow. Good.
And sorry, Emma, you were saying something?
I was asking him.
what clan were you from?
Oh, I am Malkavian. And you too? I didn't see any signs of something that could indicate Pruha or Malkavian and you.
True, and I suppose out in this part of town you wouldn't see very many other clans. I myself am Ventrue.
I lift my band for a second before putting it back on.
I see. And he looks at Aspen. What do you mean with not many other than Pruha and Malkavian?
Well, I'm sure plenty of, like my clan, for instance, would see it as more of a bother to come and introduce themselves to the Baron every time they want to come and visit, or if they wanted to visit in the first place.
I don't know about that, but there are more than only Malkavians and Pruha. I mean, we are a little bit rare, so to say, here in this area. Most of my brothers and sisters, for some reason, want to be with the Camarilla.
A Malkavian?
He nods.
Interesting. Well, the world is changing these days. You never can tell which way things are going to go.
He nods. So, and you are new here in this part of town, I assume.
I nod.
I also
Yep.
know.
First night over in Hollywood since being let loose.
I see. Well, I can show you everything. I mean, everybody knows me here, and I am very respected. Oh, yeah, much respected here.
I smile. I would greatly appreciate that. Is your name really Sam, or was that just something else?
Why should I use a different name?
I shrug. Maybe I'm a little too embedded in the way Ventrue think. Never mind. And I mean, if you do show us around, maybe we can help you get a meal at some point. You know, as an apology.
That would be very nice of you. Yes, I could show you. Oh, did you meet already the Earl? The Count. He said Count. He didn't say Earl.
Oh, count. Okay. What's his name?
The Count. You didn't hear about him?
Like I said, we're new here.
I see. Then you definitely need to see him. I mean, he's more or less. I mean, this whole area is his under his hand, and he wouldn't see it lightly if people would not introduce them to himself.
Fair enough. We're not talking about George, right?
Who?
Mr. Hunter?
Who?
Uh the Toreador Baron, George Hunter.
I'm afraid I don't know who you are talking about.
I shrug. Fair enough. All right. I think we can meet this earlier. Count. I meant count.
Yeah, I started it on my bad. That's my fault.
It only seems polite.
Nope. Yes. He then looks at Amber. I assume you want to come with.
Yes, definitely.
But I need to warn you, he's our father of all of us, and you need to be respectful towards him.
Of course.
Any particular practices or best practices? That's the word that we should do. I would hate to offend your Earl. Count. Damn it.
Hi, Dragon. and
Hello, Morgan.
and I don't know why while you're always joining when they are in the bar. They are only 3 times in the bar so far.
Yeah. Spend a lot more time getting attacked than we do at the bar, and that's a low threshold. Okay, but yeah. Sure. We
Okay,
will
then.
say hi to your Earl. Count. God dang it.
I'm sorry, that's my fault. And he's not.
Count. It's a count. It's a count. Okay.
He's not my count. He's the count. You know,
Fair enough.
the one we are all the one who was the first, the one we all adhere to. We all come from.
I take a moment to process that. Okay. You know what?
Isn't that supposed to be...
Amber holds her tongue for a moment.
I just kind of wave Amber off. We'll humor you, Sam. All right. Let's go meet your count.
Our county again
Our.
corrects you.
Our count. Sorry.
Yep, and he also leads you outside of the Aspen.
Go with him.
Yep. And yeah, he directly leads you to the how to describe, how is the word, there where they make movies, the place, you know what I mean, where the studios are. That's what the word, studios.
Yeah.
Yep.
Studio.
I'm sorry. To be more precise, in a older part of the studio complex in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
You, how exactly do you watch your surroundings? Both of you, obviously.
I'm probably going to watch it carefully because I've never been to this part of town before.
Yep.
Agreed.
It seems like the studio is not really in use anymore. But it seems like the last big movie that was made there was, Dracula movie, so to say. With a poster starring Bela Lugosi as Count Dracula and all stuff. All the stuff.
God. Oh, no. I see where this is going. Oh, no. All right. As we pass, I guess there's you said there was a poster on the wall?
Yep.
I just pause and I look at it as we pass.
2 + 2 equals count.
Yeah. Oh, no.
I love this character, and he's canon, that's the best thing.
Oh no.
I just heave a deep sigh.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Going? Oh, I whispered to Aspen. Do you think we should keep going, or should we possibly
It,
head out while we still can?
it'd be rude to disappear now. If this guy has as many followers as he says, oh, wouldn't be a good night for us. So let's just play along, and if things go south, we'll do what we do and get out of there.
Yep. He leads you through the movie stages until you reach the stage where probably where the Count Slayer was, so to say. There's even obviously fake, goddammit word, the thing where that people are buried in
Coffin?
Coffin, yeah. I'm opening Google
Wow.
Translate. I should have. Yep. Sam just stands there, clears his throat, and then both knees down. My count, I did bring visitors to us. They are new. And yeah, you see how from the inside the coffin lifts open, and there's, well, you did see the poster. It's this guy from this poster. Yeah.
I try very hard to keep my expression. Appearing surprised. Let's go with that.
I'm stifling a laugh.
Oh God! If you get us killed, I swear to God.
Yeah, he even manages to do the usual from laying down to standing without turning a muscle, and more does
Wow.
whoop.
Like in the movies.
Yeah, exactly like in the movies. He has his arms crossed and opens his eyes. My dear children of the night, I am pleased to see you even now again.
I do a polite little curtsy again. It's a pleasure to meet you as well, Count. To a private aside, Amber, I swear to God.
Yes, indeed. This is a.
The pleasure is all mine. Your Count, Your Eminence.
He seemed not to see the laughter you are hiding, and completely takes your word, so to say. It is a pleasure to see you again, my children. I need to apologize. I did forget. I seem to have had an accident or something, and forget some of my children, and don't recognize the faces anymore. But I am glad to see you two are still alive, or walking through the nights.
I put on a little bit of a pout, but I make sure it lingers just long enough so that he can see it, and then I straighten my expression again.
Yep.
It's understandable. My name, maybe if that'll help you, is Aspen Reed.
Oh, Aspen. Oh, Aspen. Yes, now I remember. It was a spring night in old London. Wasn't it? You were walking through the graves of the public park, wandering with this longing view on your face, and I couldn't help myself but take you in my sweet embrace. And yes, he also speaks with a stereotypical Dracula accent. I can't do that.
God. It's fine. If you did that, I would not be able to control myself.
I can't. I wish I could. Whatever, Kevin?
I said I'm barely controlling myself now.
I do a very over-the-top, humble bow.
Yep.
I remember it as if it was yesterday, oh Count. And I make sure my head's down so I can keep my expression from screwing up too much.
Yep.
Perhaps my name will also ring some bells for you. My name is Amber Anderson.
Yes, I remember you too, my dear. Wasn't it with when the Turks attacked that you were on their side, but well, without without being able to say no to it, if you understand. It's a shame what I did to your kind. Basically implies you were from back then Turkish slave, so to say.
Oh, Turkish concubine.
So to say, but
Or just a slave.
yeah, you know, the Turks or the Ottoman Empire had also its hands in Africa, and yeah, he thinks he's Dracula, so he has a very backwards thinking of things.
Yeah.
I see.
Yep.
Yeah, Amber
Sorry.
acts as if she's bowing down, but it's holding back so much. Every now and then, I'm pretty sure Aspen can hear.
And I just very somberly and sympathetically say, "Oh, poor you, Amber. Oh, poor you."
Was that in character?
I want that to be in character. I want that little outburst to be in character.
Yes.
Yeah, the Count also looks at you. What did you say, my dear? I'm afraid I didn't understand you.
I straighten up immediately. I was just sympathizing with my companion here for her oh so troubled past.
I lift my head up with almost tears rolling down, trying to say,
Just remembering her is bringing her to tears. I say while gesturing to her.
Yes.
Were it not for you saving me back then.
I put my head back down, trying not to laugh.
I see you
All
fighting
my
that in real life.
self-control. Just taking all my self-control to keep my expression the same without smiling.
And I think I'm nice and not let you make a self-control check, even if that would be a situation where it wasn't befitting.
Oh. Oh.
But yeah, and he looks at you. But now, what brings you now to me, my dear children?
I go back to bowing.
Yep.
We have been wandering so long and heard this is where you have been, or you have finally come to rest again. So we wished to pay our respects after so long.
I see. Very. Let me look up a word. No, I forgot the word in German too. God damn it! God fucking damn it!
Gracious.
Yeah, gracious. Very gracious of you. But as I said, I sadly forgot many things. What are the children of the night up to these nights?
Oh, a great many things, I'm afraid. Both good and bad. You know how even in undeath the human heart is a fickle thing.
Indeed, it is.
They play their games. They pull at power and they let it go. All manner of things that they did in life as well.
I see. Sometimes I think it may be the best for step forward and show myself to my children again. But on the other hand, I'm afraid they could see it as an attack, or they wouldn't be able to handle the situation very well. And I would be ashamed if I would need to spell the blood.
I agree, my count. It would be a very tumultuous time indeed.
He nods. And what about this part of town? Is there any whispering on the street? Any other... what the merchants are whispering to each other about the night?
I think for a moment. And then I straighten up. There is a shadow, I'm afraid, something moving against our own kind, possibly. Unfaithful children of the night who seek to gain all the power they can at the cost of everyone else.
Who?
I'm afraid I don't have names.
Bless
I
you.
can't say more than simple rumors, but they are tangible nonetheless.
I see. Sorry?
I was gonna say at this point, Amber is like actually calming down a bit and is able to stand up.
Yep. But yeah, he looks at you. I see. I'm afraid it's part of the curse we'll all bear with us, and I sadly bring upon the world. I think I need to think about this and how to handle those. I can't think of another word than demon. You are dismissed. I need to think. He says with a dramatic gesture.
I take a very deep curtsy.
Yep.
And then as I turn to leave, I regard Amber. Come along, oh Turkish girl. And I sort of saunter out of the room.
Yep.
I follow, holding my guts.
Mhm.
Or holding my.
Yep. Max stays with the count.
Sam.
Sam, my bad. Where did Max all of the sudden come from?
That was the previous ghoul we were looking for.
That's well, this guy wasn't a ghoul, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I catch his eye and give him a polite little nod as I continue on out.
He has more of a sadistic grin, like you played with me, I played with you, basically.
I know your place, child. Meanwhile, it's just a joke for us.
But yeah, you leave and you're still in the studio, but on your way out, I assume at least that you don't just stand there in front of the stage, so to say.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
I think we should head back to the Aspen.
Yeah.
And I assume you're talking.
Yeah.
Then talk.
Well, I kind of glance at Amber. I'm so sorry to hear about your traumatic past.
At that point, I burst out laughing.
Some Turkish girl? Oh my god! Oh, that's gonna be a story for days.
I put a hand to my chest, and if I might say so, oh Turkish girl, you certainly look good for, what, 600, 800 years? You've aged like fine wine. Look at you.
The face of the Count watches you from a poster.
Oh god.
I kind of grimace at it.
Yeah, and you also see the movie he was starring in was 1931.
1930. Wow.
Yep.
Well, at least
Oh,
he was a
man.
vampire in the first place.
Right.
Anyway, head on out.
Yep.
Though it was interesting something he said. I go about the whole flourishing the hands like I'm on stage, going wandering the graveyard in a summer night. And I pause and think, summer. You know what? Amber, remind me if we ever need to drop names. I turn and give her a smile. I think I'm going to be Lily Summer, just in case. And I just stick my tongue out at her. Just go.
Amber tilts her head.
All right then, Miss Summer.
My smile gets bigger. It's all about finding something of use, even in the most ludicrous situation. That fade out of the music was perfectly timed.
Right.
Yep.
Well, I guess if we need alibis for names, then.
Well, we'll have to find you a good Turkish name. And I wink at her.
My God, this is gonna stay with us for a while, isn't it?
Oh, the rest of time, pretty much.
Well, at least it was a good laugh.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe something good will come out of it. At least for once, we got led away to some dark and spooky corner of LA and hadn't had to fight our way back out. That's a nice change.
True. Who knows? We might have to come back to that guy for another laugh.
Oh, if it ever comes to that, I will be right there with you.
You two are so mean.
I know.
But to
I
be
wouldn't
honest,
say
I
mean.
did bring him in now because after all the stress, I thought a good thing of good something to laugh is a good idea.
Yeah.
Especially if there's a canon character like that in Hollywood anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Just, oh my God.
Yep.
It's amazing.
Oh my god. I love it. Like, I've actually teared up a few times and my cheeks are slightly hurting.
Oh, that was good. I enjoyed that.
But continue.
And-
You're on your way to the Expo, I guess.
And
Ye-
so did, and Aspen sure enjoyed it too. I needed that. Felt like we had the whole world on our shoulders for a moment there.
Mm-hmm.
But, all right. Okay, so I do believe I wasn't allowed to finish my Bloody Mary, so let's go back and enjoy ourselves a little bit.
Agreed. I'm pretty sure my jack is still on the table out there.
Oh, I hope so. And we head on back in.
Yep. And where is it? There is it. I should also change the picture for myself. I was. Wait a moment. Something's not correct here. And yeah, you left your drinks in the upper area, right?
Yes.
Yep. So you can't see if they are still there right now. When you
So
enter.
we'll have to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to go back to the upper area.
Yep. Yeah, you go up there and yeah, your drinks are still in the room.
I shrug. Well, if this was any other time at night, I'm sure they would have cleaned this place out and someone else would be using this, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think I do.
Cringe at the thought, and I grab my drink and I head back out the door. And
As you want to
down.
do that, there's someone standing in the door. You
Hi?
You remember those biker and punker I did mentioned?
Yes.
Yeah, one of them, a biker with sunglasses and an epic beard, stands in front of you in his leather clothes with arms crossed in front of him. So, I guess Sam, was it right?
Yep.
Yeah, Sam did show you the count, huh?
I immediately arrange my expression to one more casual. He sure did. We paid our respects.
Yeah, stupid Macavians, if you ask me. But well, this Count guy, I don't call him by the name he's going for obvious reasons, because that's fucking stupid. But yeah, you should be careful with him. He may be looking like an idiot, but he's dangerous if you're on his bad side.
I
Duly
nod.
noted.
Someone as old as him, I'm sure.
70 years? That's not that old.
Take it how you will, but still. Is there anything else we can help you with?
Well, I don't know. I didn't see you here in before, and normally I know all the people who are wandering around here. So I was curious, and well, let's just say I did listen in for a little bit.
I give him a look. Eavesdropping isn't nice, sir.
Yeah, not nice, but can save your life if you do it correctly.
Fair enough.
And Emma, you also wanted to say something?
Well, I was also giving him a look.
Yep. So
I would say that would make you a very fine Ventrue, but I feel like that would just be insulting.
yeah, bet your ass off that. But yeah, and you want to go back to the human part of the spell?
I think about it. Not particularly. Now that I think about it. I mean, the music's fine. The patrons are harmless.
We had a hunter problem a few nights ago. He leads you deeper into the soulway, away from the stairs, so to say.
Hunter problem?
Yeah, someone was a little bit too, let's just say, not careful enough, and no, it wasn't them. And yeah, they scouted out the area. We had our heads a little down, and it's not a problem anymore. I think there was one guy who let them in the sewers or something, but yeah, everything's fine now, again.
That's good to hear, I suppose.
And you reach the end of the hallway. He opens a door, and I forgot to mention the hole is was in a U form, so to say. And you're basically now on top of the room, and the main room where the normal people are, and there's even a little place where you can stand and watch down, watch the people dance and so on. And there are a few people you don't know yet, except for one in there.
Oh, is it that dude again?
It's Jack.
Jack, yep.
Yeah, he's talking to a young girl, so to say. Give me a moment, need to look something up.
Yep.
This folder, this file, opening. Yeah, he talks to a average height, green-eyed woman with short brown hair, who's, yeah, she seems also a little bit, well, most people in there scream Bruja from the way they dress and so on. You know, those revolting against something and fighting the man and stuff.
Yeah, all punk, leather, and spikes.
Also, there's some people who seem not to really fit the stereotype, and they look more like nerds, so to say. The typical early not early, the geeks, nerds from this part of time, so to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking for the description, but I didn't manage it.
I said from that era.
Exactly, from that era. So not the hipster, modern-looking type of nerds, but more the greasy long hair, shirts that don't fit, very slender and type of nerds. With big glasses and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm going to head over to Jack first off.
Yep. Yeah, and the last moment he sees you, and then, oh, look who's there.
Well, you certainly get around, don't you?
Well, I could say the same about you, couldn't I? And any news from the box you're looking for? Or are you still sniffing around?
I kind of grimace a little bit again. Sniffing around, I'm afraid. Not liking what I'm smelling, but sniffing around nonetheless.
Yeah, that's how the game's working, huh? And I guess you haven't met Rinko here, huh?
I guess he's indicating the girl.
Yep, he does. And yes, can Ringo.
Oh!
Uh-oh. I politely turn to her and smile.
Yeah.
Hello, I don't think we've met before.
No, I don't think so. She gives you a stern look.
My name is Aspen Reed. I'm sorry, I'm new to this part of town.
Ken, you're so quiet.
Listen,
I talk to him, it's okay. Ringo is the character from Hypo Phantom.
yeah,
I kind of figured, because the last time Ken reacted like this was your other character.
Yep.
yeah, Renko was Hypo's character from when we first got into Vampire the Masquerade.
Oh, it's Hypo's character. Okay.
Yep, I talked with Hypo. He's fine with me using a thief. Like the idea.
Oh, okay.
Yep, so it's fine, don't worry. I asked my players before I use their characters.
So
That's fair.
So that's what happened to her.
Maybe. I mean, the last time Rinko was there,
be a
it
different
was
time.
in the year 2020. So it's
Fair.
not the same Rinko.
Fair.
Yep.
But I go up to them, or I go up to Renko, and I'm like,
I don't believe we've met before.
No, She looks at you. Are those ears?
I touch my headband for a second before saying,
Yeah?
Can I touch them?
"Oh yeah, I remember."
I raise an eyebrow but say nothing.
I don't mind, I guess. Just be gentle with them, I guess.
Be gentle is my first time. God damn it, I got stop. Sorry. And yeah, she's carefully grabs them. Oh, fluffy, fluffy. And then really plays with them a little bit.
I kind of survey them. Well, now I can tell Amber's going to be busy most of the night.
Yeah, it feels like someone is, well, playing with your ears, but the ears are bigger, so more surface
And
area.
fluffier.
Yep. It tingles, so to say.
Tingles.
So, oh, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
No. Well, I mean, she's the one interacting with you, so go ahead.
I actually was gonna say something to Jack while Renko was playing with my ears.
Oh, okay.
You decide who does first.
What was I gonna say?
Yeah, you can go first.
So, have you, gotten any word from what we're looking for, or?
Well, nothing new. It's, the stupid motherfucker waste of unlife. Well, I did find one of those idiots, and yeah, he didn't talk much. Let me say it this way.
I'm sorry you had to waste your time like that. Or rather, he wasted your time like that.
Don't worry about it. It was, it was enjoyable. I had my fun with him.
I smile. Well, I do have one possible tidbit of information. Maybe nothing, but might be worth keeping in mind. We may be dealing with a flesh crafter.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that if that's the Sabbat. How much do you know about those idiots?
Well, I know. All I really know is from the perspective of my sire that they were, as you say, a bunch of idiots and troublemakers.
Yeah, that's the foot for people, so to say. But if they would all be idiots, they wouldn't be here around anymore, don't you think?
True.
Yeah.
Very true.
Point is, those idiots, they have a form of hierarchy and so on, you could say. call it, and, well, the foot soldiers most of the time are the usuals, you know, Bruja, Gangrel, Macavians, the typical you would see, but the head of the snake, that's the bad guys. You see, there's one of those guys who can do, well, creepy things with shadows, if you understand what I mean, and they are more or less what the Ventrues are in the Camarilla and the Sabbat. And then there are those flesh crafters who are apparently, I hear at least, some form of, well, if the one is the head of it, they are the heart of it. That's how they say it.
I see. Well, this might be more of a problem than I was hoping for.
Hmm.
Do you know much about this whole flesh crafting business?
Well, all I know is if you fight with one who can do that, stay in distance. If you don't want them to who take your arm as a weapon against you.
I think I can manage that. I pat my purse.
Good.
That makes one of us at least.
I look at Amber. You know, probably should have kept that guy's gun. Oh well.
Well, on the other hand, you can always cut off their hands. Well, obviously this grows back sooner or later, but it gives you enough time to get rid of them. They need to touch you at least to form you. Apparently, it's like clay or something. I don't know, and I don't really want to know if I'm honest.
This is fair. We'll have to take precautions. More than likely, we're gonna have to deal with one or two before this is all over.
Well, if you are alive after that, you at least made a name for yourself.
Amber starts squirming.
And you're sure you don't want to join us here? We could well use people like you.
See how this all pans out, I say with a little coy smile.
Yeah. But sure,
After all, Oh, go ahead.
But I understand your point. I mean, you're still young, you still don't know much, and you don't know what's all about this up to. So, yeah, take your time. We won't be angry at you that you take some time, kiddo. Even if, well, not all of yes.
Just an eternity, I suppose.
You shouldn't wait too long if you want to. It makes it easier, you know.
True. I'm lost in thought for a moment, and then
You can stop rubbing my ears now, Renko.
She was really gone, so to say that. Oh, yes, yeah. They're so fluffy.
Oh, I'd like her. And what do you do? I turn to Renko.
Well, I'm trying to find my fucking sire and kick his fucking ass.
I raise my eyebrows at that. Fair enough. You have fun with that.
Yeah.
Pardon me if I make a really inappropriate assumption here, but I'm guessing you're Bruja?
Yes, why? What do you
Nothing.
do you want to say anything with that?
I put my hands up. No. I'm just trying to understand this situation a little bit better.
Fine. But I need to go now. What?
I'm gonna have to ask for a moment for like a potty break.
Sure, no problem. I need to grab something to drink anyway.
Fair enough.
Yep. Oh,
Take people.
Yep. Short break. Be right back. Wait a moment. Editor. Whoop. Short break. Back soon. Exclamation mark.
Yeah.
Format. So, I still haven't made a picture, but this should work for now.
Yeah.
Yep. Then I'm muting myself, and you guys can mute yourself in Discord.
Sure.
Yep.
Behold, I has returned.
Behold.
Behold!
Technology.
Behold, technology. We will revolutionize technology.
Technology.
Every time I hear "Behold," I keep thinking of that Grand Wizard from World of Warcraft. And every time I hear, I just hear "Behold" before a massive fireball just ruins my day.
Sounds about right.
I also want to top up my drink after my potty break, and it has snacks.
Hey.
Because I'm not gonna lie, when I heard Agar say Rinko, I'm like, wait, I've heard that name before. And then I find out it's Hypo's Rinko.
Then just panic.
Because
Call
I
him.
remember.
Panic.
Yeah, because I remember Rinko is very tough, but at the same time, she's a sucker for anything fluffy.
Oh.
And I have bare ears.
And I'm back too.
Welcome back.
Yep, and I hear Ken is still doing something in the background.
I'm here.
Okay. It sounded like you were further away.
Oh yeah, I was putting my blinky on.
Yeah.
But I was talking about how Rinko's a sucker for anything fluffy.
Yes, she is.
So everybody else was basically ignoring them, but then she realized those aren't fake. I will touch them now.
Yep.
Tomate.
Exactly.
I still like Rinko.
Rinko's fun.
Yeah, it's a shame that with FIPO the work plan didn't work out.
Right?
Yeah.
Would love to have him here too.
I was looking forward to more shenanigans with Kiliana.
Yeah.
That would have gotten so out of hand.
Oh, you have no idea.
No, I don't.
But on the other thing, I think Amber's also a great character. Am I right, Ken?
Oh yeah, Amber's fun.
Yep.
She's such a tomboy.
And you are very quiet right now also.
Oh, sorry.
think he's across
She's
the
such
room.
a tom. Yeah, she's such a tomboy, but she's so innocent.
Yep. So, are we ready to continue?
Yee.
Yep.
I think so.
I even made a hot beverage. That is not coffee.
Oh.
Yeah, peppermint tea.
Oh, fair enough.
Yep, Sinner and Dragon would hate me for that, but it's peppermint tea. What do Brits know about tea, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Just don't tell them.
Hey, don't let them hear that.
Well, Dragon is not on the list of users still here, but maybe he's still listening, and if he does, love you, Dragon!
Love you, mother.
Oh boy.
But yee, let us begin. Or let us continue.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Rinko was just leaving.
Yep, Rinko was leaving. You're now alone with Jack. Well, there are also other people you could talk with, but the group you're in is now only Jack.
Fair enough. As Rinko's leaving, Amber just says, "Good luck on your hunt."
Thanks, she shouts back and then leaves the vampire-only area.
Well, she was a character.
She's a bit young. She's a bit young, but yeah, she's nice enough.
So, any word on, well, I guess the target that you were going for? Did you happen to know what clan he was from?
Help me out a little bit out of character. What target was it exactly again?
The one that Jack, released some steam on, so to speak.
Ah, this guy. And now I forgot the question again. God damn it, what's going wrong with me right now?
It's the peppermint tea. It's the spirit of all
I still didn't drink
the
it.
British people.
Probably.
Spirit of all the British people.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, what was the question with that guy again? Yeah.
What clan was he from?
Well, I don't know. I mean, well, that's the problem with shovelheads. Most of them don't know either.
Fair. I was hoping we could at least try and narrow down some of our targets, if anything.
Well, like I said, most of the time it's just Bruja and Gangrel and maybe the rare Nosferatu also with and some Macavians, but trust me, not the kind of Macavian you want to talk to.
Did you at least get a general location, or?
I get some infos I need to look into. But yeah, some things I got. God damn it! And I'm changing into a Nosferatu when I talk here right now. That's not Jack. Jack doesn't sound like a Nosferatu.
I was gonna say that's our Nosferatu contact. What's going on?
Yeah, no. It's so long that I voiced Jack or did play the game with his. Well, his voice is a little bit smoky, so to say, and has this slightly high-pitched thing to it. That's the problem. That can very easily shift into Nosferatu when you go too far with it.
Yeah, it sounds like it's got a little bit of a rasp, but yeah. I get what you're saying.
Yep.
Not gonna lie, it was because of that rasp, but I thought he was a Nosferatu, and then I remembered, oh wait, that's the Bruja from before.
Yep, it is. Not every raspy voice is a Nosferatu.
I know, but like you tend to do raspy voices for Nosferatu.
I could do a completely different Nosferatu voice the next time.
Ooh, there we go. Yeah. Well,
Next thing we know, we run into a Nosferatu who refers to everyone as smooth skins.
no, God.
From where was that again? I remember that's from somewhere.
Fallout.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah.
ghouls. Yeah. Well, I suppose we'll just have to let that go for now.
Yeah, for now, I guess, but you know how it is.
Yeah, we'll also be working in this part of town for a little while. We got the Baron's consent as it is. So maybe we'll run into each other a little bit more.
Looking forward to it. And yeah, when you're working for the Baron, then you do the first step towards our group, huh?
I nod. We're learning as we go. Figured it would be the polite thing to do.
Yeah.
I kind of give Jack a look. Is there something else?
Oh no, don't worry about it. Just we can talk about that if you really want to join us and how the annex work inside.
I nod. Fair enough. We'll leave that discussion for another day.
Exactly.
Well, I think we're gonna go mingle a little bit. I wish you luck on your hunt.
Have fun, kiddo.
I smile and I turn to walk away.
Yep.
I do finger guns as I walk. away.
Finger. I look at Amber like, what the f- are you doing?
Listen, she's trying to be cool. Okay.
Oh my god, that's amazing. It's an amazing character thing that she's like tries to be cool and fails so bad at it. Oh, I'd love that.
At least you didn't say something like "see you later, alligator,"
Yeah. See you later, alligator.
with the finger
my
guns
God.
to it.
Oh no, nope, we're not doing that.
Nope, 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 no, no, no. So yeah, you leave Jack or you leave the vampire area.
Just Jack.
Okay.
We'll see who else is around.
Is there like a little dance area up in the vampire only area?
It's an area with some stairs on the side, but it's mostly just an empty room, so to say. So in theory, you could dance wherever you want if you want to dance.
Fair enough.
No, there's
Dance on one of the tables.
no, please.
Yeah, we're not gonna, especially since like there isn't any. Well, I mean, there technically is downstairs, but let's not focus on that.
You could always just go to the window and watch people dance.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'll do. Actually, I'll go over to the. Oh, excuse me. I'll just go over to the window and look down at whoever's left in the club and just hang out.
Yep. So you watch the window, so to say, down to the.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Wasn't sure if I understood you correctly.
Who else is in the little vampire only area?
There is a guy that looks like Punk, so to say, with a big arrow green one of that. Two, it looks like bikers talking, and a group of 3 people who belong to the nerd category from the looks of it.
I go over to the nerd category.
Why am I not surprised after I said it? I realized, hey, wait a moment, that's probably where she will go.
Chotomate.
Yeah. As you approach, you hear them talk about some bit of technology, like new description and if you can really break it, and what did they thought about this thing because this is stupid and so on.
Oh god, they're speaking her language.
They are.
Yep, they do.
Hello. So, I couldn't help but overhear you, wonderful people over here,
She hesitates before saying that part.
are happen to be messing around with some, technology.
you'll get a look those nerds would probably get in a high-class restaurant. Maybe.
If at all possible, could I see what you're working on?
One of the guys, smaller per individual, looks at you. Well, we could show you, but how do we know that you would even understand it? And if you understand it, how do we know we could trust? I mean, you would belong to them, and we don't want to deal with them. So
I tilt my head.
Who is them?
oh dear God, she's a newbie. You know them, those guys watching everything. And no, I'm not talking about the stupid government. Those idiots. No, you know. Well, do the term technocracy says something to you? Or the term Shreknet?
TrackNet.
Shreknet.
Yeah.
Oh, you think we're being watched?
Over in the corner, Aspen sneezes.
Well, watching is the wrong thing. I mean, well, it will depends. And if one would be so stupid and have one of those mobile phones with them, then yeah, we are probably watched right now. But I don't think someone, well, at least none of us would be that stupid, or you don't know about them. He looks over to the bikers.
Say a word. Do not say a word.
Well, I'm simply asking because I'm actually opening up a technology repair shop over in Bel Air.
A front offer something, or just the usual? Oh, you want to have a computer? What kind of computer do you want? Oh, a computer you can compute things with. How interesting! What kind of those kind of store? This kind of store?
Something to just generate some funds on the side.
Ah, so it's just money for you, a money thing.
But you have my curiosity at the moment.
Well,
Amber takes a seat, leaning in with interest.
well, let's just say you know about those conspiracy things. You know, state is watching you, and government, and guys in black, and so on and so forth.
Aspen sneezes again.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, for starters, most of the things is true, but it's not really that important. I mean, they don't even know we exist. But no, now imagine when some of them get some powers, so to say. Let's say they are embraced into a clan, or they realize, hey, I'm a magic, I'm a wizard. And now think about what they do now, especially when they have access to technology.
Achoo.
What?
I did a sneeze.
Aspen's just rubbing her nose. God damn, what's with the ventilation in here?
Well, so what you're saying is you'd like something to be able to try and prevent people in power from getting too much power.
No, for the most part, we just want to be alone and not interrupted. And also, we still don't know who you are, and if we can even trust you.
Fair enough.
Paranoid
Did
these
you-
guys, aren't they?
I said,
Fair enough.
No, I meant what Phantom said.
Oh, I just said, what bunch of paranoid guys, aren't they?
90s nerds.
yeah, fair.
Fair enough.
I hold my hand out.
Amber Anderson. I am a Gangrel.
Gangrel who's into technology. Well, that's something. No offense, but your kind normally is more into the, let's say, vocal traditions.
I'm aware. something that I've been wanting to work with since before my embrace.
I see, I see. And did you ever hack into something? Or are you the dead queen behind your ear still?
Well, I mean, I did go to college for it as well as worked on it on my own for a little bit.
Oh, did you hear? She did go to college. It's with our computers. Yeah, but did you ever frilled a phone or did you ever hacked into a government site?
I can't say that I have that kind of knowledge, but perhaps our interests could align.
And how
It
would
sounds
that
like,
be?
sounds like with the business that I'm opening and with the skills that you possess, we'd be able to possibly make this place into something a bit bigger.
So, yeah, talking about the partnership, so to say. So, basically, that your shop is more or less a front for our operations and we get the hardware from you.
More or less.
See. Well, yeah, I mean, theoretically, we could do that, but we need to figure some things out. Amber Anderson, what's the name?
That's correct.
Yeah, you will hear from us.
All right then.
I go ahead and write down my number and hand it to them.
Yeah, they are a little confused, but take the paper.
This is so you can get into contact with me.
How? One of them bursts out. How stupid do you think we are? If we say we want to, we get into contact with you, then obviously we will also find a way to get into contact with you. And yeah, that's a phone number. Big boohoo, but trust me, we would get a phone number anyway without you giving us them.
Wow.
You are you target attack the sprite, so to say. As a hacker.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Fair, I guess. But how would you know? Well, granted, you probably would. But it's all right then. Go ahead. Uh, in case you can't find the number or anything like that, there you go.
Yeah, in that case, we have this paper now. Yes. Yeah, you will hear from us, newbie.
Well, I look forward to it.
I
They
get
not-
up and then head towards Aspen.
Yep.
I'm looking up towards the air vent above me.
Mm-hmm.
Where they don't keep the air as clean as it is before. I rub my nose again. So, you have a nice little chat?
Might have gotten into contact with a few more people to work with at the shop.
I kind of look back towards the group of nerds. Interesting.
Techies that may be able to do a little bit more than I could on my own.
Well, they look harmless enough, so suppose that's fine.
Well, I mean, they do kind of lean a little bit into the conspiracy side, but no harm, no foul, I guess.
True enough. Is there anyone else around here? I kind of look around.
Still this punk guy and the two bikers. And also Jack now leaning against the wall.
Let's go talk to the bankers. Why not?
Banger?
Or you said it was
biker.
Biker. Okay, not the bikers. Let's go talk to the punk guy. I was like, banker here? That's weird.
No, not bankers, bikers.
Okay.
So you go to the punk, you said.
Yes.
Yep.
I guess this time I'm leaning on the rail,
Sure.
but I'm watching Aspen.
Yep. You're opening your ears to the situation, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. God damn it. Yeah. Yeah, this guy is... He has this Irokesen's haircut. I don't know if that's the word in English. You know, the typical punk hair with the straight hairs colored in the middle of the hair scalp.
Ah,
Greaser?
yeah. It sounds like a mohawk or a
Mohawk.
frohawk.
Yeah, that was the... Yeah, yeah. We call that Irokesen in German.
Ah, okay.
Yep. Funny when you think
Yeah.
about it, both are Native American tribes, Mohawk and Irokesen, if I'm correct.
I never even realized that.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I just realized it too.
Huh.
That's interesting, but let's ignore that for now.
For now, yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, typical punker with some pins on his jacket and so on.
Yeah.
He's also leaning on this thing and looking down to the dancing people.
I just kind of walk up and stand beside him and don't really say anything to start with.
Yeah, after a while, he seems to notice you, looks at you with a bored look. Huh?
Oh, just notice how quiet it was over here, so just wanted to stand over here.
Be my guest, I guess.
I look down at the people dancing. Not a lot happening tonight, is there?
The usual. Not really my type of party, but, well, it's good enough to, hunt and so on, I guess.
Good enough to what?
Hunt. You know,
Hunt? Oh,
getting something to bite. The usual.
yeah.
The thing we
kinda-
do when we eat.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said. I look at him. I hope you're not implying getting a bite around here.
Why should I be that stupid, huh?
That's what I thought. And I kind of smile at him. Name's Aspen, by the way.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Aspen.
Oh man, he's
I would like to walk over there.
Yep.
So, I see you two are getting acquainted with one another. I thought I'd come
Guess
over
so.
and introduce myself as well.
Be my guest.
Very straightforward, aren't you?
He shrugs. Well, why not? I mean, why be? Oh, all nicety and nicety, and oh yeah, I need to be careful to talk to people because like dangerous. Fuck that shit.
fair. Dangerous way of thinking, but fair.
And what's your name, Mr. Cautious?
You can call me Red.
I'm sorry, Rat?
Red, yeah.
I kind of frown at it, but I let it slide. I'm deciding I already don't like this guy.
All right then, Rat. I'm Amber.
And I see you're one of us.
Indeed, I am.
He nods. How many moons?
Moons?
I glance up to the sky.
It's not like we've been let loose, I guess, for long. If that's what you're asking.
Still young, I see. Well,
You could say that, yeah.
Does this guy have anything interesting about him? I wish to see.
Make a perception alertness check.
Perception alertness. That is. Oh no, not you. You need to go here. So 60, 10, and go.
Yep. He has a very clear bulge around his hip, like he would have a very, very thick belt.
A very thick belt. Oh, okay, okay, okay.
But it's under his leather jacket, so yeah.
You wouldn't happen to also be one of what I am, would you? Specifically me, I mean.
That's what I meant with my observation. Wasn't talking about the whole vampire thing because, yeah, it would be a surprise if something else would be up here, wasn't it?
Fair.
Oh,
Like I partially realized that the moment he said like one of us or you're one of us, I'm like, is he also a Gangrel or?
sure seems like it.
Yep.
Oh my god, if Aspen found out.
Dude named Rat, and he's a Gangrel. Oh boy.
I have a feeling what kind of tail that is too.
Yeah.
And Aspen approached him.
Yeah.
But yeah, he looks at you. And what are you two up to here?
Nothing much. Exploring the city, trying to find things to do for fun. Is
Not,
there anything that you happen to do for fun?
you know, the usual running around in the city. Yeah, learning about a few things here and there. You know, when you're hiding yourself in a specific way, it's amazing how much you can learn about people. There's also this weird Toreador guy that's you wouldn't believe it.
Oh?
Well, you know about Toreadors and their view on Nosferatus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was this one guy, he's apparently a writer or something, and he did get a Nosferatu to teach him to obfuscate so he could watch the police to write his novels.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but on the other hand, you know how Toreador are normally, and now imagine how much he must have fought with himself to get a Nosferatu to teach him a discipline.
Ah, I understand.
I don't want to know how big the favor is he owes this Nosferatu.
Well, depending on how big the favor is, we might end up seeing it later.
Yeah, probably, but on the other hand, that's Camarilla guys doing Camarilla things, so not my problem if they do get themselves in trouble.
I bite my lip on that comment.
I have already lost interest in the conversation.
Aww.
Is it cause Rat?
Well, it seems more like Rat and Amber are getting along much better than
Aspen
And
and Dredgen.
yeah, and Aspen's assuming as soon as he started bringing up the whole Camarilla comment that it's because they don't have the same worldviews, and he immediately knew that, and so it was like, Stonewall. So she's gone with the perspective of, well, he's of no use, so lost interest.
Well,
So yeah. Can't think of anything else at the moment.
oh dear. But yeah,
Well, you seem like a
Sorry, you first.
well, you seem like an interesting individual. If anything, I hope we definitely cross paths again soon.
I bet we will. I mean, yeah, if you hang out here more often or in Hollywood in general, then chances are high. Sometimes I'm in downtown too, but not that often since the Camarilla's back in town. I mean, yeah, it's also our part of the city, and it's also their part of the city, and we all need to be nice together because of those idiots there who are making troubles. So we can need their help as much as I hate to admit it, but yeah, still doesn't mean I like them or like being around them.
I can understand that. At the same time, though, you don't have to like somebody to get to work with them.
Yeah, how was the saying again? Enemy of my enemy, huh?
Amber nods.
Well, yeah, for now, I think it's probably best that my friend and I here get going.
Oh, sure, don't let me interrupt you from that.
Amber nods before collecting an Aspen.
I follow along. Well, that was an experience.
An interesting one at that. So, shall we dance a little bit more on the dance floor before the sun rises, or do we want to tour around the city?
What time is it? I look for a clock.
There is a clock indeed, and the clock says that it's 3:30.
Probably should head home. We got a lot to work over.
You're right. And if anything, hopefully, the new house and the warehouse should be ready to move in by tomorrow night.
I nod. It'll be weird having the place to myself again, but I'm sure we can work something out. All right. Well, then I guess we head out.
Yep. And as you head out and walk back to your car, all of the sudden, in the direction of, yeah, more or less downtown, there is a big light on the horizon, and you hear well, not extremely loud, but since it's a bit far away, but you also hear a big explosion.
Oh, that's not good.
Do we want to check it out?
Well, it's in the direction we were going, so we might as well.
Well, this is either going to be very interesting or very bad. I'm hoping for the former.
I nod. We'll just okay. Let's go.
Get in the car.
Yep. And driving in the direction of the smoke now.
Yep.
Yep. Do you want to talk in the car?
No, probably not.
Okay, I forgot to prepare a picture for the situation. My bad. Let's just take an alley. And why is the car noise still? Because there's no background. Let's just take the Santa Monica theme. Why not? I like the Santa Monica theme.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, well, you know those, it's a warehouse that was apparently blown up. It's with one of those with many trains that get loaded and unloaded at the place and so on. Yep. You see, well, when you reach the destination, instantly you have the smell of blood in your noses, and as you just park your car, a guy just runs out of the area, then sees you go too in your car and just stands there a little bit. Give me a perception alertness check.
Oh, that's not good. Okay.
That is extremely ominous.
Perception alertness. Where's my spreadsheet? Okay. 3. Okay. Where is my... Here.
That's about an average roll, right? That's average.
It's the difficulty you need to hit.
Better than mine.
Yeah, Aspen, you have no idea who that guy is. Amber, remember when you were at the beach house? This guy who also did want to get the astroloid and the money for the guy on the couch. When you're walking down the
Oh.
stairs again to the beach, and there this guy comes up, and you handle him the astroloid, and he did go up there, and you remember this guy. It's him.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, he has some little bit of blood on his clothes. He has a knife in his hand, not head. In his hand, he's holding a knife in his hand. He doesn't have stuck anything in his head. No. God damn it, Agar. Yeah. And he looks a little bit confused towards you. He's still just standing there, watching you from time to time, looking back a little bit to the warehouse, like if he's afraid of someone running out there or something attacking him. But he seems to be in a situation where he doesn't know, should he just go, should he approach you, should he attack you, or whatever. For you, Aspen, like I said, you don't know who this guy is.
I have absolutely no idea who that guy
Yep.
is.
Never seen him in your life.
Wow. Well, that's not good. I kind of look back like I'm considering if I want to reverse the car.
Yep.
I stick my head out the window.
Aren't you that one guy from before?
I look at her. There's a lot of guys from before. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he also relaxed a little bit. You two, can you take me with you?
What happened? Also,
He
Amber,
looks-
this is the guy from the beach.
He looks behind him. Let me in the car, please. We can talk on the way.
Okay. I unlock the doors.
Yep, he jumps into the car, leans back. Ugh, that was something.
And I speed off, I guess.
Yep. Santa Monica, please, I need to report that. Oh. I don't believe
Fair
I don't believe I was able to do that and go out alive.
Considering the enormous explosion that's currently in the rearview mirror, I'm surprised too.
Well, I put a timer on the time that I could come out. The problem is, and I wasn't expecting a fucking Sabbat who was trying to kill me on my way out.
Sabbat?
Yeah, you see, this warehouse Sabbat operation. That's why they wanted me to blow it up, I think.
Well, considering that they may have survived, that may be a bigger issue.
Yeah, I mean, my sources said there was only humans there tonight, so I thought that's good, but apparently my sources were wrong. At least one of those idiots was there, but I think if there would be more, then yeah, we would fight right now. Oh yeah, and I forgot. You're driving, so
Well,
can't hear it.
yeah. Well, there we go.
Yep.
Well, it's a good thing we came along when we did, I guess.
Perfect timing, if you ask me.
Saw that explosion all the way from Hollywood. Like,
Yeah, this
pretty
astrolite
decent
stuff
work.
is. Yeah, this astrolite stuff is extreme, if you ask me.
no kidding.
Not take it you used all of it then, or do you still have some left?
That was all of it. I thought better be safe and really take it to the ground.
Well, you
Fair.
sure did that. So, if you don't mind my asking, I know it's technically none of my business. What exactly kind of operation were they running in there?
If I would know that, I would be much more relaxed, I can tell you. All I know is that they had an operation there from the humans in there, what they were talking about, probably weapons or something, I don't know. And yeah, they, our people wanted it gone, and they choose Lucky Me to make it gone.
Fair enough. I think for a moment. When you were running around in there, did you happen to see a box? Big stone thing?
Not really, no. I
I
mean, there
didn't
were
think so,
boxes,
but
but more the wood type, for transporting things and so on.
Crates.
Crates, yeah.
yeah. I didn't think so, but it wouldn't hurt to ask anyway.
And what about you two? You're now the second time helping me in a few nights.
Yeah, for first time wasn't sure what the whole situation was going on, coincidence, but this whole thing.
Yeah,
Our paths just happen to keep crossing. don't they?
Sure. Yeah, what my friend said.
yeah. I mean, I'm not a suspicious type normally, but well, but what I didn't learn the last couple of nights, don't ask me what's true anymore.
What have you learned?
You know the whole vampire thing and so on.
Hmm?
Yeah, the whole vampire thing and so on.
Oh, fair enough. Fair
And
enough.
he looks at you. You're the first one who doesn't know about me.
Really?
Yeah, normally it's, oh, you're this new kid in town. Oh, he heard about you. Oh, we have work for you. If you want to do that, that would be wise of you to do that, because if not, then maybe you lose your life forever.
Oh, you're one of those guys.
Well, to make it short, I think sire was the term, didn't really ask didn't really ask if he's allowed to make me, and yeah, they killed him, and they also wanted to kill me, and then there was this other guy to stop them from killing me, and then Mr. Houghton said, okay, if you're not dead, at least you need to prove that you are worth something, and I have an agent there in Santa Monica, and one led to the other, and now I'm here.
That's fair. Shooting always gives me the creeps. Uh,
Don't ask me. I'm just happy if I can go into my bed and just have a somewhat normal life, I guess. I mean, as normal as it's get, you know what I mean.
no, I can sympathize with that. Last couple nights haven't been exactly, according to plan, I should say. Eye-opening, however you want to put it. So
Yeah,
I feel you there.
yeah, I got you.
It definitely has been an interesting ride the past few nights.
I nod. At the risk of maybe seeming a little to know more than I should, the guy in the hotel, the one who was badly injured, is he
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, sure. He's apparently a ghoul, and his domino did give him a little bit of blood, and then he could heal it without a problem. Last time I did see him, he was fine already again.
I nod. Good, good.
Yeah. I hope this
Glad to
girl
hear
is
it.
fine too.
Girl?
Oh,
Amber
yeah.
tilts her head. I said Amber tilts her head.
Yep. Oh, yeah, I needed to do something in the clinic in Santa Monica, and there was this girl car accident, and yeah, after I learned of what our blood can do for humans in terms of healing, I guess she would have died if I didn't done anything about that.
I look at him. You saying you gave blood to a human?
Yes, was that wrong?
Hmm. No, I just never heard of that before.
Aspen, you're so mean.
I know.
I never heard of that before. Oh, I have a guru. Where does he come from?
Huh, weird. Yeah, that's odd.
Yeah.
Just be careful with that sort of thing, okay? You're already on thin ice with some very powerful vampires, so
Yeah, I was about to say, like, that's how fools are made. What?
and I would also probably check in on this girl, so
Yeah, okay, I will do that. I'm just happy to get out of this whole situation.
I nod. Is
And
there anywhere in particular you need to go?
well, you remember the guy on the couch? Yeah, back to him.
Yeah. Okay, that should work.
And what are you two up to? I mean, besides of helping me, it seems.
I look in the rearview mirror and I just flash a little smile. Oh, girls' night out, as it were.
This was a interesting girl night out indeed, wasn't it?
Oh my god, yes.
That sounds interesting.
Oh, I assure you, there was no explosions involved. I do kind of rub my stomach where I'm assuming I still have the bruise from being shot because I haven't healed it.
Yep, you have. They're staying until you heal it.
Yeah. It's been a night and a half.
Don't you think you should heal that?
I wave her off. When we get some extra blood, sure. It's only a minor ache. It'll be fine.
Okay.
I would have some with me if you want something.
I appreciate it, but I have particular tastes. So, thank you, but no thank you.
Yeah, I heard
I'll
about...
take you up on that offer, though. I'll take you up on that offer, though.
Yeah, then sure. He gets his backpack I forgot to mention before and pulls out a blood bag that's, well, swimming a little bit, so to say, and some ice he has also just in the backpack laying. And yeah, hands the one to you.
Yeah, I take it, open it up, drink it.
Yep. And ding.
Ding! Blood point
Ding.
get.
Ah, yep.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, he also takes one out for himself and drinks too.
I just keep my eyes on the road and don't look at these two vampires drinking blood next to me.
Feels bad, man.
Yep.
Oh yeah. If there's by the way, Aspen, if you need any assistance with trying to get something to feed on, let me know.
I smile. I appreciate it. Something tells me, though, the way these couple nights have been going, we'll have more opportunities.
Okay. I just don't want to end up waking up and finding you
Strung out, as it were.
not strung out, but more feral, I would say.
I smile. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm okay. I can manage. Worst comes to worst, we'll just go stalking the back alleys and find the first gangbanger to deal with.
You two seem to be a little bit more experienced than me.
I don't know about that. More likely it's been a sink or swim situation the past couple nights. We've had to adapt.
Sorry.
When you okay?
Yep, just, yep.
Phlegm.
You know how it is when, a little bit of salvia slowly goes down your throat and you are just breathing in that moment.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I know.
We- Uh, I guess if anything, we've been put in a lot of difficult situations, and when you're forced to adapt, you tend to learn very quickly.
Ask me. I mean, I'm now a vampire for, I think, 3 nights, 4 nights. I think it
I'm
was my second night when we met the first time.
pretty sure that was our first night. So,
You are also just embraced.
well, more like just turned loose. You know how Ventrue can be sometimes.
As well as Gangrels.
Well, apparently I am a Ventrue, but I did get loose
Oh.
directly the first night.
I wince. True. Yeah, I've been kind of smirk. I've been dead, let's say, for about a year now. But I've only actually been out on my own for about 4 or 5 nights.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, and I'm dead for 3 or 4 nights or something. But I guess the way I became a vampire is not very traditional for our clan.
I nod. Yeah. Ventrue can be a little strict, let's say.
And I guess most of us are not one night stands, so to say.
Oh no, 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 no.
Yeah, gotcha.
Absolutely not.
Thought so.
Do you at least know what your appetite is, I suppose?
Yeah, I figured out that pretty easily.
Fair enough. Well then, if you have any questions about being a venture, I can try and help you out.
Well,
We've crossed paths enough at this point that it's the least I can do.
well, that's the least you can do after you helped me already twice.
Well, I think for a moment. Obviously, I'll be expecting something in return, but nothing major. I doubt I could eclipse whatever Mr. Houghton has you doing.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, questions. How does this normally work? I mean, I don't think it's normal that one just goes embraced and just get a mission to do. And yeah, to be honest, from how it looks, it seemed like they wanted to be dead but couldn't kill me and just put me on a suicide mission or something.
That much I can't tell you. Like you said, it's a very unusual situation you're in. But it would be pretty. Speaking from my perspective, it would be a pretty bad move if we make a vampire, decide just to kill it outright.
Well, apparently that's how it's usually done if someone didn't ask for permission.
Fair, but Ventrue are always ones for tools, so to say.
I
I
see.
momentarily glance at Amber and kind of wince and look back the other way. It's all about gain, politics, that sort of. If you look at life through that perspective, then there you go. So I'm sure.
It's over.
What?
Say what? Oh,
It's over.
I'd already looked away. And I'm sure Mr. Houghton figured that they had a disposable asset. So rather than risk someone of higher value.
Yeah, gotcha. If I succeed, good. If I die while trying so, then who cares, huh?
Exactly. I kind of sigh. It's shitty, I know, but That's what it's like for some of the higher ups.
And I did stumble into all of this and didn't even get asked. Great.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I was at least asked, but not told anything in particular either.
Now I'm interested. What kind of question was that then?
I glanced back at him. Let's just say it wasn't an accident. You found us at that drug den.
Oh?
I can't go more into detail, but I do hope that your friend was doing a little better at least.
Well, he's more often contact, so to say. Like I said,
nod.
it was Houghton, Mr. Houghton did give me this, mission to do, and that there's an agent of him in Santa Monica, meet him there and there, and we have a place to live for you in Santa Monica, and yeah.
How charitable of him.
Mm.
Well, at least that's taken care of. I do hope things go a little bit better for you.
Yep. By the way, Lars Iverson.
Huh? Oh,
His name.
Lars. Okay.
Yeah. Minus the J. Ignore the J at the end. That was the typo.
Oh, name.
Yep.
Okay. Let me just write that down real quick.
Yep. Making an X behind him. And yes, I have my list with NPCs and make X's behind the name when you met them.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So I know who you didn't know, and so on.
I smile. Aspen Reed.
He looks at Amber.
Amber.
Amber?
Hello.
Can?
Sorry, I needed a moment.
Oh,
Then say that you are quickly AFK.
I thought I'd be able to get away with it. I'm sorry.
Nope. Expect the unexpected.
Amber Anderson.
Nice to meet you. And you are also Ventrue, or?
I am. My friend here is.
Yeah, this question was towards Amber because you implied already that you are Ventrue.
Yeah. I hope so.
Yep.
Not quite. I'm more of a Gangrel myself. I point to my bare ears.
Ah, okay. I'm still not used to seeing this kind of signs and putting them into perspective. I'm sorry.
Oh, no,
You
you're
and me both.
You're fine. I've just been able to get away with it with my band here.
Mm. Well, everybody has this problem, am I right?
Some more than others, but yeah.
Yep. Speaking of which, you're entering Santa Monica now.
All right. Well,
Well, we seem to be getting close to our destinations, so
Yeah, then definitely thanks for the ride.
of course.
if it's all right with you, I would like to go in with you.
Yeah, sure. I mean, thanks to you, I didn't need to go back through the sewers again.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess we
Yep.
arrive at this place.
Yep. And you are in front of the the apartment complex building high up thingy where the guy was.
Yeah.
Yep. Did I mention his name last time you met him?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. If you did, I didn't write it down.
Same.
Then let's say I didn't.
Okay.
Here,
Yep.
hold on, 'cause I do have a few listed names. I know it wasn't Carson.
No.
Yeah, because I know he was. We didn't really interact with him much. We just got a medication, then mind wiped him.
Yep.
It wasn't Russell.
Nope.
Nope.
La 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 la.
If it's anything after Kilpatrick, then yeah.
Yeah, it was after Kilpatrick.
Yeah, I know it wasn't Rolf, because that was the thing with the.
Yeah,
other
that was
thing.
the sire of Lily.
Yeah.
But yeah, then I apparently didn't mention his name. Or you
Yep.
didn't ask him.
Yeah, we were kind of in and out real quick.
Yeah.
Ah,
But yeah, Eva goes to him. He also then looks at the two of you, looks at him. Okay, who are those two now? Lars then explains a little bit the situation, and the guy on the couch who's now in a clean dress, so to say, not so you. Ah, then job well done, I guess. You are also the two who helped him with the astroloid, I guess.
I nod. It was a more of how do I want to say that? Our paths just happened to cross doing different things.
Yeah, that's how most things work. Well, then I guess you should also report back to Mr. Newton. I guess he will be somewhat thankful for you helping Lars here to succeed at his mission, even if it's only a drive. But yeah, you know how people are. Maybe he gives you a little bit for it.
I nod. That doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Speaking of which, Lars, yeah, you have then an appointment with him in downtown tomorrow. There should be a taxi that drives you, or your friends here can drive you too, if you prefer that.
I look to Lars, but I don't say anything.
Well, he looks at you. Well, I know you now already, so if you would not mind coming here to Santa Monica tomorrow and grabbing me.
Sure, that works for me. We'll report to Mr. Houghton at the same time, I suppose. Save a trip.
Yep, this sounds like a plan.
I nod, and I check the time again.
Yeah, it's now 4:30.
Yeah, it's getting a little early, as it were. So I think myself and my associate are going to call it a night.
Yeah.
Uh,
Sorry.
Lars, where are you staying so we can come and get you first thing?
Oh, the apartments on top of the pawn shop.
I nod. We'll swing by as soon as we can tomorrow.
Yep, then thanks for that.
And I look to the guy on the couch, the
Yep,
wounded dude.
not wounded anymore.
Yeah, not wounded anymore. Well, I was only identifying him because that's all.
Yeah.
And I don't think we've met. I say with a coy little smile.
No, you mentioned it. Not really. I mean, well, I know your face from somewhere, but can't really get my mind around where exactly. But yeah, well, you can call me Mercurio.
Corey, okay.
And thanks again that you helped me out. I guess he could have used any help he needed. What do they think to bring? What do they think about? Well, you seem to be a bit older. Is it normal that you get new ones directly into a Sabbat area and get them to blow up a warehouse of the Sabbat?
Well, I don't know about all that, but considering the night I've been having, I kind of shrug a little bit. Times are strange. What can I say?
Guess so.
Yeah, we'll be excusing ourselves now. Amber, if you wouldn't mind, could you give them your phone number in case they need to get in contact with us in a hurry?
Sure.
I go ahead and write down my number and give it to the two.
Yep. Yeah, they take it.
This is my friend's cell phone number, so if you need to get in contact with us in a hurry, that's the number you call.
I will remember that, says Lars.
Okay.
And
I
Emma, what did you
smile.
say? You were quite
I
a
was
little...
gonna say, I usually keep my phone on me, so.
Yep, good to know.
Well, with that, I bid you all a good day and a good morning, as it were.
Yeah, thanks, you too, says Lars, and Mercurio just nods with a knowing smile.
And I give Lars a bit of a more playful smile as I turn to leave. And Lars, try to avoid the life or death suicide missions for a while, will you?
I will try my best to. But I think
Smile
in
just
this situation I didn't really have a choice, didn't I?
fair. And I head towards the door.
Yep. Assume Ember too?
Yep.
Yep. Then you're on the streets of Santa Monica again.
Poor Lars.
Well, at least he's doing better.
Yeah, shitty situation though.
Yeah.
I'm lost in thought for a long time.
We
Well,
should probably head back, or at least home. The sun's
yeah,
gonna rise anytime soon.
yeah, 7:30. So might have just enough time to get indoors. So
4:30.
let's go.
4:30.
4:30. Well, no, it's currently 4:30, but the sun comes up at 7:30.
Ah, yeah, okay. So yeah, I guess you then drive back to your haven and go to bed.
Yeah, very quickly.
Yep.
So quick you could get a speeding ticket.
Gas, gas, gas. Drifting around corners. No.
No.
But I would also say with that, that's a good point to make a cut for tonight. Especially
think
since
so,
I feel
yeah.
like getting tired.
Yeah, it's only been 2.5 hours, but we can't really start anything for half an hour without leaving on a major cliffhanger. So
Probably, yeah.
I agree.
And also, the end of a night in game is always a good place to make a cut.
Fair enough.
Yep. But before we end it completely, feedback. What do you say?
I enjoy it. It was very light on action this time, but the count dude. Oh my
I
god.
love him.
I love him.
I love him.
And like I said, he's a real canonical character.
Yeah. Oh, I bet he is. He's just silly enough.
Yep. And the funny thing is, the actual Dracula's also a Vampire the Masquerade.
I'd believe that 100% considering the themes and settings, but I imagine he's not quite so hamish. He's
Let me
actually
put it
a
this
little
way.
bit more scary.
He's a Simisi. Let me put it this way.
Yeah, so definitely scary.
Yep. And he's also neither Camarilla nor Sabbat nor an Anarch.
He's his own thing. I can
No.
see that. No?
There's more.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, that's concerning.
Yep.
Oh, that's concerning. That just shows how little I know about this whole universe.
Yeah, but the Nkonu and the Talmahera are sects that are not really that used that often.
Active?
Yep. Well, the Nkonu are also not really that active.
Fair enough.
They have an interesting point of perspective. They are like, Okay, at some times there will be Gianna. And Kane will probably come back and kill all the weak vampires who disappointed him and so on, because that's how we interpret the Book of Not. And when we watch all the vampires and write down their havens and what they're doing and what they are up to, and give it to Kane, if he comes back, then he will probably maybe not kill us.
It is time.
Ah.
It is time for Gehenna.
Yeesh. Okay.
Yep.
So they're the living embodiment of those Telltale games thing of, I will remember that.
Yep. They have also some.
Dracula will remember that.
They have also some very rare bloodlines inside of them.
Ah.
For example, the True Bruja.
Oh.
Yep. They have a discipline
Interesting.
that's called Temporis.
Eh?
Temporis.
Yeah. What? I've never heard of that.
Yep. Basically, with celerity, you can move very, very fast.
Mm-hmm.
Now imagine when you put this on steroids, what happens then?
Fast as light
No.
or instantaneous?
No, bending time.
Oh.
Yep.
They are time benders.
So to say,
Oh,
when
that's
you shoot at
crazy.
them, or when they see a guard and want to sneak around the guard, they can put the guard in a short temporal loop, so to say, that the guard is repeating the action he was doing for as long as they want.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
That's intense.
Yep. It's one of those rare bloodlines that work better than as an NPC than a player character.
Yeah, because that would be kind of broken. Oh
Yep.
shit, I don't want to fight this guy anymore. And Groundhog Day.
Well, but on the other hand, I mean, mages and vampires are even more powerful.
I believe it, considering the stuff just a couple sort of newbies have gotten away with, myself and Amber.
I'm speaking about not vampires themselves, but human mages and vampire.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Basically. Sorry.
I do know about that whole faith part of it.
No, that's a completely different thing.
Okay.
Yep. That's basically the mages. You know how vampires have disciplines? Mm-hmm. Mages have the spheres, so to say. For example, the sphere time, the sphere matter, the sphere life, and so on. And they make a check on those spheres, and they need to describe what they want to do. For example, let's say they say, as a mage active thing, I want this bow over there that's now in flames, and the flames attacking the person who's handling the bow. That would be then for a check on force, probably, and something else. I don't know, I never played mage. And that's what they make the check. And there is no, okay, this discipline does this, but it's more, there is no example. You need to come up with the magic all yourself, and the GM decides what you need to make a check on.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yep. But there's also the paradox mechanic. Basically, the law is humans, or at least mages, can bend reality just with their mind. That's magic. But basically everyone can do that, and most humans are agreeing on how the reality is. For example, that bows don't burst into flames randomly. Which means when they do stuff...
I get it.
Yeah, and when they do stuff that's too unnatural, let's say, they get paradox points, I think it was. And when they have too much paradox, their brain goes mush.
I get. Yeah, they have to actually believe what they're doing is possible, and to force themselves to
And
believe
also
something is possible.
And they also need less people not watching them, because the more people are of the belief that stuff like this doesn't happen, the more the possibility is that they just get paradox for that.
Okay.
Yep.
That sounds complicated.
Oh yes, that's one of the reasons why I read about it, but I never played it, because oh my god, is that complicated.
Yeah, it sounds like they would be more effective using their mage skills before or after combat, and then not relying on it during combat.
Not necessarily. I mean, when you're fighting, for example, as a mage against a vampire, a being that knows that things can burst into flames and that there is magic, you have way less problems with paradox, and you can, for example, summon a flame cage around the vampire and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yep.
well, that's intense.
Yep. But on the other hand, they are still human, so a shot on the head ends them as much as the next human.
Yeah.
A momento.
Yep.
As much as I think playing as a human character in the Masquerade would be interesting, it does sound like they have a lot more. They're more complicated and have more of a handicap.
Well, it depends if you're playing a human or playing a mage or playing a werewolf or playing a hunter and whatever.
Fair.
Yep. Oh, I have the rule book for the government hunters, so to say, where you're playing an FBI agent who's hunting vampires in the world of darkness, but is a normal human.
Oh my god, that still reminds me of what happened with Kellyanna.
Yeah, that were characters from this setting.
Yeah, we ended up getting hunted by FBI hunters.
Yep.
Oh.
We ended up killing a few of them.
Yep.
And then that's when Kellyanna realized after the fact, oh my god, we just killed FBI agents. They're gonna be on our asses now.
Glad things haven't gotten that extreme yet.
Yeah, but I can always come.
Yeah.
But yeah, also feedback about Max. Fun fact, you remember that I put you through a few quests of the video game?
Yep.
Basically, with he's the main character of the video game from what he did so far.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Like the moment you said something about your sire embracing you and then killing you and then putting you on trial, I'm like, that's exactly from the game.
You didn't even play the game, did you?
No, but I also know I watched some like
You
know Seth
Seth.
what is it, Sethimus or something like that, the one that does the game reviews.
I don't think I know the scary YouTuber.
Yes.
But yeah,
I'll
you
have to
watched
show
him
you
and
the
he
video
made a
after
review.
the
Yeah, you need to send me that. But yeah. And I would also stay with that, with what you did today. 3 experience points for both of you.
Oh,
Yay.
Yep.
Now we cooking. Where's my...
Now we're cooking with gas.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Yep. And also, did you realize the stream didn't die today?
It
Yeah.
didn't.
Yep. I have no idea what it was last time.
I have 10 experience points. Do I want to put it in anything?
You have
I'm
10?
debating whether or not
I
I
have
want
you
to
on
put
9.
Oh,
I
9?
have-
Okay.
Yep. Ken has still
11.
10.
11.
Okay.
Wait. Why do both of you have written down one more than I have?
I'm not sure. Last play session we got what, 4?
Yeah, 4. And before that, I don't remember anymore. And that was also that was the PlayStation where you spent XP.
Yeah. Well, whatever. I'll put down 9.
Yep.
You gave us a concession last time. Let us keep what we had. So this time I'll
Yep.
keep 9.
All right, I'll put minus 10 then.
Yep.
I don't think I can use.
All I know
that
is,
for
like-
anything, so.
Yeah, all I know is I had 8 before, or before you said 3. So,
No.
actually, I remember now. Let's see. I had 1 experience point last time. Then you said 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you said 4 last session.
4,
Then 4
8,
again.
yeah. Oh, it's possible that I have a mistake. Yeah, no, I remember also. Yeah, then I have somewhere made a mistake. Yeah, then you have 11 and 10, not 10 and 9.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
No
good.
worries.
But yeah, now I remember too. Why did I made a mistake there? Well,
Yeah, it's
it
fine.
was probably last time, and with being annoyed about the Streamlabs and so on.
Quite possibly.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yep. And with that, I would also say I'm ending the stream now. And I hope you, dear viewers, were entertained from going from the chat. At least Chaiska was with Count Dracula. I did see him laugh.
It was good. It was really good.
Yep. I'm so sad that I can't do this accent he would have had.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, do not worry, my children. I remember you.
Oh God.
Oh, my Turkish girl.
Yep.
I remember when I embraced you.
Oh God, dude, stop that right now. For some reason, I'm imagining like him speaking with a Godfather voice.
You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding.
You can do me to my daughter.
Wait, hybrid, both Dracula and Godfather.
Oh dear
I don't know if I
God.
can do that.
Oh yes,
My
my
baby
Turkish
boy.
girl.
My baby
I
boy.
remember when I go. I remember when I remember when I rescued you on the day of my daughter's wedding.
Yes, look what they did to my baby boy. I don't know where that voice was going.
Yeah.
And oh yes, my summer girl.
But yeah, I wanted to end the stream.
Bye.
So
Bye,
bye,
guys.
bye.
Bye.
Have a nice day or night or
Have a
whenever
nice
you watch it.
night.
Night.
And leave a like and when you're still watching this, write in the comments to blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Exactly. Yeah. Just because let's see who's still watching this. I'm curious.
And as for everyone else who's watching, have a wonderful night. In the
Hit that
city of
bell.
Blood and moonlight.
Oh. Yeah, that too.
Yeah, that too.
Leave a like. Hit that bell.
Stop it! Don't do the YouTube thing. I'm not doing this here. But yeah, bye.
Bye.